Right, so we're here today. Doug McCallum is going to be my demonstrator, and we're basically going to be demonstrating the long ball. Okay, there's two types of long ball we're going to be looking at today. The lofted long ball, which you would typically see a defender play to an attacker, and the driven long ball, which you would see in a game situation of a midfielder switching the play of attack. Okay, so first off, so if you stand on that cone there, we're going to look at the lofted long ball. This out of the two, this is probably a little bit easier. It's a slower ball because you want him to be able to control it easier, so you don't get the speed accuracy trade-off that you do with a driven long ball. So we're going to start off with a closed skill, just so it's easier. So you come up a little bit. So I look at my target, and what I want to do, I want to hit the underside of the ball, okay? So if I'm looking at the ball here, around here is where I want to hit, okay? To get the height and the distance that I need. When kicking the ball, I want to look at the instep and the laces. To play a long ball, you want to look in the middle of them, okay? Nice. So just in the middle of my instep and just in the middle of my laces where I'm going to connect with the ball. So I find my target, play again. So I find my target, my body position is slightly horizontal, okay, so I get the loft and distance that I need. I connect with the bottom of the ball, and then my follow through, if you play it to me again, Doug. So if you just watch my follow through, it's right at Doug, okay? So my foot has landed directly to him, and that's exactly where I want the ball to go. Good ball. So he's hit the middle of the ball at the bottom, exactly where he needs to hit it. His technique is good, he was slightly leant back, and the distance was good as well. Let's try again, Maka. Good enough again. One more time, make it 3 good ones in a row. Well done. Good stuff. So again, his technique is pretty good. Like I said, his head was up, he looked at his target, the distance between his body and the ball, he wasn't standing over it, he was standing a little bit back, his body was horizontal, so he could get the lift and the distance that he needed. So now we're going to move on to the driven long ball. Okay, like I said, this is a little bit harder. You get the speed to accuracy trade-off, which is when you try to hit the ball a little bit harder and it substitutes the accuracy. With this one, the technique is a little bit different. Before we leant back and we wanted to lift it. This time we can get my head a little bit more over the ball. And it's more like a shot, okay, but without as much power. So I look, I find my target, and I drive the ball. Here, back again, Maka. So I make sure that my technique is right. So I want to follow through to Doug again, so the ball goes there. So I look up, and my kicking foot is exactly where I want it to be, and that's what makes the ball go there, okay? So the follow through is absolutely key in this skill. Try it again. See what Doug did there? Instead of catching the center of the ball, he just caught to the right of it, and that's what hooks it, okay? So that's what drags the ball. If you catch it in the center and your follow through is to the target, then the ball will go there, okay? But him catching it to the side of the ball makes it curl away. Yeah, well played. But that time his technique was perfect. His kicking foot landed in line with me, The follow through was great. So all we're going to do now is make this into an open skill. So that was a closed skill, so i.e. a dead ball situation. Now we're going to make it into an open skill, okay? So basically I've set these cones up, okay? That's around 25 yards, that's around 35, and this around 40 yards distance between me and the target. At the 40-yard target, when he controls it, his head's going to go down, and that's when I'm going to move to a different cone, okay? So he's got to look where I'm going to be and know where he's going to pass it before the ball gets to him, okay? Just like in a game situation. Good touch, yes. Hello. Good knock. It's important to shout so they know where you are. Yep. It's unlucky, it's alright. We'll keep playing, we'll keep playing. Yep. Good touch, one more good one. Well played. We'll hold it there. So that was a perfect example of the drilled long ball. The target was moving, which becomes an open skill, and as well as the ball was moving. Very relevant to a game situation. Obviously the target doesn't stay in one place, he's moving all the time, and you got to know what you're doing and where you're going to pass before the ball gets to you. And that was a great demonstration. Doug obviously knew as soon as the ball got to him where I was and where he needed to play the ball. So we looked at two different long range balls today. We looked at the lofted long ball and the drilled long ball. The lofted long ball, a little bit easier. Like I said, the speed to accuracy trade-off isn't there as much as the drilled, and it's a lot easier to control as well. When it's drilled at you, your first touch has got to be good, and you haven't got as much time to think about what you're doing, okay? So thank you very much for watching. Doc, that's definitely an A. Cheers.